Hey Amazon shopper, Steve here today, and I wanted to go over my review on the Targhee 2 boots from Keen. These are the mid-tack 2s. And guys, let me give you just a quick background on my experience in boots and my quest for the perfect boot for me. 3 years at the post office. I've spent a ton of money trying to find the perfect boot that's durable and lasts and in the right price range, guys. Now, I went through several boots in this adventure and definitely landed on one that I absolutely love. Now, guys, I've tried them all, Salomon's, Timberland's. I'm not going to drop all the names, but there's a lot of boots that I tried, and I even started when I first started at the post office. I was buying some cheaper boots. They were lasting me like a month and two, maybe two. Guys, I walk 10 to 12 miles a day, 6 days a week. That's a lot of walking. Yes, that's more than the average person. And now that's through yards, on streets, concrete, up and down hills, steps all day long. It takes its toll on you. And if you don't have a good pair of boots, it really takes a toll on your body. So I took some advice from fellow co-workers and bought some of the more expensive Salomon boots. Had trouble with them right out of the box. My review's there on Amazon if you want to check that out. $179 boots, and they cracked right here within 3 weeks. They sent me another pair, and they cracked right there within 3 weeks. Same boot. I wasn't impressed with that for the price. They were comfortable and a good-looking boot, but I can't have $170 boots cracking within just a few weeks. And there's other people having issues with that boot as well. So just moving on. I finally landed on these Keens. I picked these one day, the Targhee 2s on Amazon there, and I got them in, and they look like they were going to be a heavy boot, but guys, really they're not. They're no more heavy than the Salomon boots. They just look like they're heavier, and I'm going to tell you why. These things are built tough, man. These things are tanks. I love them, absolutely love them. I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to let this try to kind of sink in just a little bit for you guys. 7 months. 10 to 12 miles a day, 6 days a week. That boot right there. Now, I have walked the heel off these boots right here, as you can see. Now, that's just how I walk. Now, it's a bad habit of mine, but that's where they wear right there. No splitting between the leather and the sole. No splitting right here on this material where the toe bends. No splitting there whatsoever. The typical problems that you generally have with boots, I didn't with these Keens. I have replaced the insoles about 4 times, I think, since I got these boots in 7 months. So that tells you the amount of walking that I do. I do smash the footbed pretty bad. I'm 205 pounds, 6 foot tall, and doing that amount of walking in a boots, you know, the insoles need to be replaced about 4 times, I think, in this pair of boots. That's the most I've ever replaced in a pair of boots. Usually it's the second time, and those boots are trash. There's something wrong with them. One thing I want to touch on real quick is the waterproofing. This has a Keen Dry system in it, and I love it, but it's a wording thing with me. I'm not a big fan of it. When somebody says that their boot is waterproof, guys, it's not waterproof, it's water resistant, okay? The only way to make this boot waterproof is to completely surround it in rubber. That's it. That's waterproof. Water resistant is a better word, and this boot actually does an amazing job of it. That water resistance, without having to use any camp dry or anything like that, lasted about 4 months in these boots, and that was through the fall and the winter. So a lot of rain and a lot of snow that I walked with these boots in, and my feet stayed dry all day. Now, I did, you know, common sense. Don't walk in water with them. If you're walking through wet grass and you step in a puddle occasionally, a little bit of water, but when you start walking in water and it starts getting up into here, your feet are going to get wet, guys. That's water resistance. So I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit. Like I said, it's kind of a wording issue with me, the way they toss that word around. So easily, but you can see, like on this pair of boots, the shoestrings just in the last couple of months, they've busted here, and I had to tie them together. They busted up here, and I tied them together. But everything is still amazing about this boot. All the little eyelets are still attached. All the stitching is still good. There's no busted stitching. There's nothing. There's no leather coming away from the insole. The toe's not peeling off. The bottom's not cracked. I get a lot of boots that crack right here. Just an amazing boot. These boots blow my mind. ordered my second pair just last month, and today I felt like I needed to get on there and share that information with you guys. Absolutely love the boots. I will continue to buy this boot as long as they keep making it. Comfortable right out of the box, absolutely. Just broke in right out of the box. I love that about these as well. They're not super heavy. The water resistance works great, and the boots just last. I really like them. So I just wanted to show you on video what they look like after that. Now, that to the normal person just wearing these boots, that's probably 3 years worth of wear and tear right there. So for the price, guys, if you can get 3 years out of them, not hiking, just wearing them around, little hiking weekend warrior guys, hey man, well worth the money right there. So I just wanted to touch on that with you guys. Absolutely love them. I'll keep buying them as long as they keep making them and they don't change anything about the boot. The price is right. The price is actually low for what these boots, or how long these boots last and how well they're made. So 5 stars from me on them, guys. If you have any questions or comments on these boots, just leave in the comment box down below and I'll try to help you the best that I can. But until the next review, as always, be safe and happy shopping.